I'm gonna throw this shit right in the floor, man. I don't give a fuck. Right in the floor.
Fuck this shit sweatshirt, bro.
Realize there's like, there's like 6 other chairs here.
Hair, dude.
There's like plenty of shit.
Mangled.
You can go ahead and I mangled. There's like mad shit. You could go ahead and like just plop your sweatshirt on, right? But you didn't.
What's your point, Fudge?
I don't know. I mean, I hung my shit up on a chair over there. Why do I sound super loud right now?
Yeah, check it out, dude.
Sounding loud. Hello,
hang on the
you.
camera.
There we go. A little better.
You think I get the camera?
I swear to fucking God, dude. I'll hit stop and I'll go home right now. And go ahead and say, I'll go back to bed.
I took a nap, dude. Don't leave.
Don't leave, dog. No, I'm good.
Let's leave that there.
I think it's episode 163 or
Damn.
4. 63, 64, the hashtag Shots for Likes podcast. You can fuck yourself on a soundboard.
We should make a new name so we can rebrand and just do the same thing. And then we'll start episode
Not change
1.
shit.
Start episode 1. It'll be easier to count.
That's true. That's true. But then it just negates all that work we did 160 something episodes beforehand.
What work? You know?
That's true.
Got hammered.
Yeah, what we like.
All the tough work we put in, sweat and tears.
Just recorded us doing what we normally did every fucking Saturday night. Right? So
So I got this new thing.
no time to waste time right in the rocks.
Right in a rock. So I got a drink for you, dude.
Yeah, I hear you. Take a little break again. I don't know exactly what it is yet, so I won't really go into details right now, just in case if it is something
He's
I should
dying,
make fun
dude.
of. No, I'm not dying. But what
We're
the
all dying.
doctor did tell
Every
me to
second,
do.
every minute.
Now, I'm not going to say it's prescribed, but it was told that I must do it.
Okay.
Metamucil every day. Let's fucking go. I'm back on the Metamucil.
Back on the muse,
Don't I
dude.
look skinnier, dude? I'm telling you, bro.
I don't know. How
I'm
do I look?
feeling it, bro. You look a little plump. You got bigger.
I know, right?
Yeah, I think I lost some Metamucil weight, and I think you found it. You know what I'm
I got
saying?
bigger.
You
I
didn't.
saw-
You don't actually look bigger at all. I'm just trying to be a dick because, like, obviously, you didn't like lose weight or something. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, just in case, give me the name of your dietitian, would you? Just in case I look bigger.
You're a pretty big guy. I don't know. You might need to give me the name of your dietitian. That was probably the hardest I laughed in that whole movie when I first watched it. That part right there.
Tell you,
Oh,
dude.
dude, you know that's what's his name from that's the gay guy. Well, he eventually becomes gay, but you'll forget by the time you watch the show in
You'll
Sopranos.
become gay, dude.
Well, I mean, in the show, like he wasn't gay. You know, like he's always been gay, but you don't know until later in the show. Sopranos. You'll see what I mean.
No, I won't. So, dude,
You should watch that show eventually.
got this new thing, man. It's great. So
right.
the roommate's upstairs. I grab a handle of vodka and I'm like, hey, dude, it's like I'm going into like a, you remember, what was that fucking show back? Family Matters?
Yeah.
Remember Urkel? He'd be the nerd, right? He'd go in that machine and come out all like handsome and sexy and shit.
It's like you're going into a machine, but you just come out uglier and drunk.
Yeah. I like, once I go down those stairs, dude, when I come back.
You already got the weird part at just the first 2 inches of your head. I don't know.
What do you mean? Is it parting? My hair's parting?
Just the front, dude.
I look like a fucking
Yo, like, yeah,
dork?
dude. No, like, push it up or something. Don't. You,
I don't fucking know, dude.
you this is what you're
My
like.
hair does what it does.
You do
dude.
this, you're like,
My hair does what it
this
does.
little
Dude.
like quarter, huh? And it just looks dumber. You're like, it.
How's it look now? I look fuckable, dude?
Great. Yeah, oh yeah, you're getting fucked, all right.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't fucking know, dude. I'm starting like bald and shit.
So what, is Justin not used to you just going into a room and then coming out?
No, it's just
way
funny. I
drunker
like
than before.
I go down.
He should be.
I go down dead sober, and I just come back a fucking new man, dude.
New. I would go with old man if anything,
No, dude, I'm like a new man.
because it's like it's already been done. You know, it's been happening. So there's nothing new about it.
Nah, dude. Because now it's
You
I
know
go
what?
down the stairs.
You know what? You go up a
Shut
man.
the door.
You go up a man.
Come down. Chug some Noff, bro.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
Naf.
Yeah, dude, the Noff.
So what's the new acronym that you're like all excited to tell me, and you're making me ask like a fucking cuck, dude? Just tell me your new acronym, you fucking asshole.
Smear Nuff, bro. The Nuff.
The Naf. I thought it was an acronym, like nasty old fucking.
You think I can figure out an acronym, or I can't even
an
say
acronym?
it. Acronym.
That's.
Think I can
Well, do
figure
you know
one
what
of
an
those out?
acronym
Yeah,
is?
it's when
like
the letters mean something.
the letters of the
Yeah. You think I'm gonna do that?
That's true.
I just shorten a word
Well,
because
you
I'm
know,
dumb.
you already have bat, bro. Arrival time.
Yeah. Well, listen.
You have
I planned that.
You know, you did.
I did research.
Well,
on
that's
that.
how usually an acronym. You need to.
Yeah. Well, I'm not just gonna come up with one. I'm just coming up with enough, bro.
You came up with bat though.
Came up with, yeah, but like over
You're
time.
saying you just came up with NOF.
It just slipped out.
I got you. I thought it was an acronym.
Just came out,
My
dude.
bad. I'll call the episode acronym maybe. You're gonna be like,
That's the gayest shit I've ever heard,
but
dude.
then acronym.
We
every
have
letter
rose
in
petals
acronym.
on the floor. That's the gayest shit I've
Every
ever heard.
letter in acronym will stand for something. What's in Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back? The clit, right? What is it? The
Coalition Against Endangered Animals or something stupid like that.
yeah, it's really really dumb. You know what? We already went through this. I remember we Googled it and everything
Did
on
we?
the podcast when we were still showing YouTube on the thing.
We could do that,
Look at me chilling my hands on my gut and shit.
dude. Hot it.
So white, fingers looking
Suck
like
in.
fingers
Suck in.
looking like brats that are intertwined in a baking pan.
See, I got those brats upstairs, dude, sitting in the sink, defrosted.
Why don't you fucking up the room and be like, listen, rent tomorrow, get the brats defrosted.
He don't like brats, so he's a cunt. That's what I said.
You
Unbelievable.
know, if he didn't pay you rent 3 weeks early and do all your work around your house, I'd say kick his ass out.
I'm pretty sure the day he gave me rent this month, he also replaced my plumbing under my sink.
When he gives it to you, dude, you really need to be like, dude, rent due tomorrow, next month. Thanks for, or no, 2 months from now. Thanks for next month's. Or like just something ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's what I've been doing. The whole experience for him is ridiculous. Just being a dick, dude.
He's like, yeah, I don't really care, but like at some point, it's got to be like, holy shit, I wish I could live normal.
Legit though, he gave me my rent
And then
and
went and fixed some plumbing. Yeah, well, that's what they're calling it now. He fixed your plumbing.
Yeah, what else? What would I call that? You talking about gay stuff? I'm not talking about gay
But
stuff.
fucking dude.
Dude, the funny part is when he pulled the pipe out of the sink because it rusted off before we got the new piece. I was just in muscle memory mode, just fucking dumping club sodas down there. It's fucking everywhere.
Oh, so all right, so
There was
he was
no
fixing
pipe.
There's no, so you were just pouring
Sink
down
was still there. I just forgot. I'm just like,
into the pot.
just heard. I'm like,
Justin,
will help.
you need to come check this out and fix this, bro.
Did I tell you about the plumbing store?
No, this will be good.
Dude.
This will be good. Sounds like it's gonna be good.
Hamburg Plumbing. You ever been there?
I have. I actually need to go there, and I'm just being lazy as fuck, not going there. And
All
shit.
right, so or maybe we have different experience. What would you think you're gonna walk into a plumbing store? What do you think the people would be like?
I mean, you gotta think it's Sussex County, so like they're basically like all like a pain in the ass. Like as if you should know like what you're looking for. Like I'm a plumber or something.
Okay, you're
Like,
getting
oh,
the
bro-
irritated fudge. I didn't mean what they act like. Like, what would they look like?
I mean,
Bunch of
in
fat
a plumbing
guys.
store on 23 or like, well, technically this is on plumbing or on 23. Like,
A plumbing store in general. I think a bunch of fat old
see, here's the
dudes.
deal. I've been there. Upstairs is like a nice showroom, so you probably
Right.
get a few broads upstairs, and then you go into that dungeon where the actual plumbing is, and you
Right.
got fucking Riggedy Ray.
Right,
Hey
riggedy
there,
rag.
feller, get over
Exactly.
here, and you need a pipe? I'll fill it.
Dude,
Just call me your cousin.
you want me to fill your pipe? You gotta be blood related. So fucking,
If anyone's fucking my sister, it's me.
I got that pussy on lockdown. My sister. Dude, so I walk in showroom. I'm looking around. I'm like, what does all these hot bitches? Right?
Oh, so they got good-looking broads. Dude. In Sussex County, huh?
Hot broad
Shit.
there. Hot broad there on the computer. Hot broad. I turn this way and this other
She's
hot
selling
broad
pipes.
is there. She's
Then
like,
you'll see this pipe.
she's like, excuse me, gentlemen, go downstairs.
As if
Yeah.
an old middle pipe. You can get this pipe for about 30 cents more a foot. See of how more pipey it is
Pipey.
in my breasts. Look at my breasts while I talk about the more expensive pipe.
Dude, like Justin's kind of like talking, like figuring out where they're going. I'm just looking around like, what the fuck, bro?
Yo, I'm going to buy anything they want me to buy in this place.
So she goes, hey, downstairs is the dungeon where you can get your pipes.
You go down there, then fucking
all right.
guy with a gut 3 times the size of
In
mine.
my head, I'm like, well, I'm going down this dungeon. I might get raped. But now I'm happy about it. Because there's a bunch of hot bitches up in here, dude. Right?
No hot bitches in that fucking plumbing dungeon, dude.
No, dude. Wrong. I get downstairs. I look up. There's a hot broad wearing like an Irish cap. I was like, there's another hot broad.
What are you doing behind the counter there, lady?
Yeah. And I'm like, she's fucking off doing work on a computer. I'm clearly staring at her. And then I hear in the faint left of my ear a little noise, like a little bird, a little humming bee going on.
Is it Justin?
Excuse me, sir. Can I help you? I look to my left. There's another hot broad, dude. Filled with hot broads.
They had broads in the dungeon.
That's all there was.
Dude, every time I've gone there, it's been like one old chick like, yeah, plumbing's downstairs.
No, dude.
And then I get down there, it's some guy who's pissed off. I'm asking him a question.
No, dude, all hot chicks.
Don't you hate that? You go to like a specialty store. You're like, dude, I'm just hoping I can do this twice and fix this. Do you have this? They're like, listen, you don't even know what the hell you are doing coming into my plumbing dungeon.
Dude, in that person's defense, you are kind of a cunt when you go in stores like that. You remember that we went to Home Depot when we were building that table?
Okay.
And you grabbed a bunch of screws and you went to go like ask this guy a question, and he was kind of a cunt when you asked him a question, but then he like looked at your screws. He's like, those are wrong screws. He's like, take these screws. And you're like, this fucking guy thinking blah, blah, blah. Like telling me what screws are wrong. I know what screws are this and that. And then like you used them when we got home and you're like, man, thank God I got these screws. Like, you're such
like
a fucking asshole, dude.
Move.
So, in their defense,
did that really happen?
yes.
Come on. I know everything. I would never need someone's advice.
You're more of a bullshitter than I thought, you know?
No, see, you just I get the job done. Okay?
Yeah.
So whether I'm 100% in knowledge of it, or if I'm like, I'm gonna learn about this shit on YouTube as I go, the job will get done, dude. What are you worried about? You don't do anything. You just sit there and haggle me.
I'm not worried at all. I got a new handyman.
That's true. Thank fuck.
Yeah.
That the person who's actually making out the most here is me.
Yes.
Remember the past the past month or two since Justin before Justin moved in, you're like asking me things. I'm like,
in me quick, dude.
it happens.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, nah, dude, we'll take care of that next week. And you don't ask me next week. I'm like, fuck, thank God he didn't ask me about that shit. I ain't fucking trying to climb up a 30-foot extension ladder or change some light bulb that are in the
He's getting a
fucking
ladder,
heavens.
by the way.
There's a tool you buy to get. Or no, that's right. I
Yeah,
try
you
to bring
have
it
the
over.
tool. Yeah, you. Oh, once again, you're
No,
full
I
of
bought
shit.
it. I bought it over.
Full of shit.
Well, you got
Fudge
these
doesn't know what.
gas light chandelier things that are like, what do you need all that for? I need to get to the light bulb.
Fudge,
Look how nice this looks. We're gonna charge you extra for this,
Seems
just so
like,
you know. When the light bulb goes out, you're fucked.
Seems like you were bullshit about something again.
I never bullshit about anything. Everything I say is factual, regardless of how funny or not funny it may be. It's all dead serious. All of it. Cancel me now.
Hashtag cancel Fudge, dude.
Hell yeah, dog. Like, get it over with now. You know what I mean? Just
Once your album drops,
hit like
you're
episode
canceled.
like 28. You'll get some shit. Come back and cancel me now real quick, and then the album can drop, and then nobody will bother. Nah, we already canceled that motherfucker, dude. We're on the next guy who isn't good looking. You know what? You know what came up in the nerd chat today? I don't know if you saw because you probably went back to
I
bed.
can't keep track, dude. They go, what do they do, man? How they play video games, man? That shit. Ba-ding, ba-da-ding, 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 ba-da-ding. I fucking.
It's starting to happen to me. I'll come. Like, it was like 8 minutes, and there was 52 texts. I'm like, guys, that's bullshit.
Dude, I literally text you, and like 30 seconds later, you text me. So I pick up my phone. I went from 0 text messages to yours, 1. And in that 30 seconds, I look up, and it's fucking 73 messages. I'm like, what the fuck?
It goes quick.
I'm like, what? How do they
goes
play
quick.
video games, dude?
It's a. Are you playing? I do pause. I got my Switch Lite. Been
Oh, you
playing-
got to switch.
Yeah, I told you. I fucking said in the chat. And you called
In
me
the
a
nerd
cunt.
chat?
Yeah, and you called me a cunt.
Well,
You're like,
probably
you're
not
such
for
a
that.
cunt. No, you did. I mean, you must have been drunk. You were like,
When
you're
was
such
this?
a cunt. It was Thursdays when I ordered it because I got it yesterday.
No, I was at work.
Dude, I'm telling you, because I was really pissed about the Walmart. So PS5 dropped Walmart's this past, or I'm sorry, Walmart dropped PS5s this past week.
Yeah.
And the way they did it was in these 10-minute increments for like 2 hours. Okay. Now you think that, Walmart's trying to get normal people to buy. No, dude, you announced the drop, right? So now all you did was
alert the
prepare the bots. Every fucking 10 minutes from it was like 3
about to get
p.m.
triggered, people. Stay with us.
To like 5 p.m.
Stay through this.
Besides
people.
1 or 2 times where when I was driving and I couldn't do
It'll
it.
end quick.
Dude, it would be like 2:59, right? I'd be going back and forth, refreshing every like half a second, every second. Hits 3 p.m., right? First time. It's like it wasn't there. The add to cart button wasn't there. Refresh right when it hits 3. Add the cart button's there. Head it. No, item sold out. I'm like, dude, I watched the time change and refreshed literally like every half a second. There's no way every single human is this fast right now. Like dude, it just did that. It was always sold out. Like I'm talking.
Well, maybe everyone is sitting there like you.
It wasn't even multiple seconds, dude. Like dude, you can't complete an order online, even if you're signed in with everything saved, in less than a second.
It's that quick, huh? That's
not even one whole, like there was a couple times where I got the changeover instantly and I hit add cart and it said this product is sold out.
That's like me fucking, dude.
But dang! Buzz when you put it in and days! And the orgasm lasts like 40 seconds.
My orgasm lasts longer than my sex.
Just so long. You coming in? Just these weird noises.
Dude, speaking of noises, fucking...
You're like yodeling like 20. Yodeling.
That's right, because you gotta vibrate enough to maybe they get a little pleasure.
Yeah,
you know?
and after the yodeling and go to the fucking biggie. Oh.
Dude, one of my coworkers watched a podcast the other day.
When you come.
He's like, dude, I watched a podcast you were doing the Biggie Smalls, dude. He's like, I was dying, bro.
You're bringing Smalls is funny because you get the nasal thing going. That's what gets it ridiculous.
Wait until the allergy season starts. I'll be fucking nailing
You're
Biggie
gonna be
Smalls.
only Biggie.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I know.
Finn here.
I know this impersonation's getting bad, baby, but I can't. There ain't enough Flonase in the world.
It's April, man. Can't change 1 month for this, son.
Yeah, dude. So I'm watching UFC last night. And thank fuck I warned Justin. So I'm like, hey, dude, just so you know, I'm going to go watch the fights. You might hear me just making noises. Like, you've watched fights with me, right? Like, when you see a good punch, it's always like, oh, shit, yeah. Right? And I warned him, thank fuck, because, like, he's like, yeah, thank God you warned me, dude, because you went up there, and, like, you were quiet for a while, and all of a sudden I kept hearing, like, oh. He's like, out of context?
You kind of do that, and you can't help it. Yeah.
He's like, out of context? I would have been weirded the fuck out, dude. Like, is he
How else are you supposed to walk? Is he?
Who jerks off? Like, oh.
Minute 37 seconds later. Oh.
Like, dude, jerking off like that. Could you imagine that shit, dude?
It'd be funny.
Yeah.
Like fuck.
Ow. I can't do it. My voice is gone here.
Well, why is your voice gone?
It's been gone for like 2 weeks, dude.
Fuck yeah, it was really gone a couple weeks ago. I remember that.
It doesn't help that like I go to work and I'm constantly yelling because I work on the line.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah, I think it started with like I lost it doing something, but then yeah, I'm like I got a couple days off. I go to work. I'm like yelling down the line all day, yelling at fucking people, yelling. You know?
Yeah, it doesn't really have a chance to heal if you're just always screaming, right?
Nah.
Come home and get drunk and you just start screaming at somebody, roommate, girlfriend, me over a text.
Fix my fucking plumbing, Justin.
Fucking, what's Fudge's problem? Sending me this text. Yeah, Justin's like, I'm upstairs and it's 2 a.m. and I'm trying to sleep. Stop talking like I'm sitting next to you.
I think he's Dracula, bro.
Does he really just not sleep?
I don't know, dude.
So he's up when you go to bed and he's up when you wake up?
It's sometimes, I don't know, dude. I'll get drunk, nap. He's always up.
You just couldn't piece enough shit together. You're like, he's always awake. I'm not doing this anymore.
So why'd I call you a cunt? Back to the thing. So you didn't get your PlayStation, blah, blah.
So I got my Switch. So I got a Switch. I got a Switch Lite.
How much was that?
$200.
That's not bad.
And I got, that's what it is.
So why'd I call you a cunt, though? You must have said
you called me a cunt in the chat. You were like, just borrow mine. I never use it. And I'm like, nah, I need my own shit. I need my own shit. I gotta, I'm just like anal about it.
Did you get Breath of the Wild?
Yeah.
Are you playing it?
No, I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles first.
That's the game you picked first?
It's a really good, well, so far I'm having a solid time with it. I wanted to play, it got released on Wii a long time ago. I've been wanting to play it ever since it came out. Very long time ago. I know I'm going to be playing Zelda for like a retarded amount of time. So I'm just trying to knock out another game that I've been wanting to play for a while. You know what I mean? And I did that like
you are a cunt.
I did like that $20 a year subscription for like all the NES and Super NES games and shit.
That's dope.
Yeah, so I might be floating in the. It's so worth having. $20 a year just to have like the dopest NES and Super
Fudge,
NES.
Man.
What?
You got this great game coming out, and you're gonna go watch Scrubs. You're gonna go play NES games. Go fucking play Zelda, dude. It's 2021. The fuck's wrong with you? You playing fucking? Are you gonna go play Kirby Adventure? Fucking Zelda's out.
I played Kirby when I was a lot younger. I don't think I'd really give a shit about Kirby now. It's like, why are you gonna waste time with like all side scroller play? You just play Mario, you know?
Or Breath of the Wild. Yeah. It's the best game I've ever played.
Do you really you consider Breath of the Wild your number one?
Realistically, I have to say Fallout New Vegas because I have a whole sleeve on it.
Yeah, you should just.
And my Zelda sleeve is pretty bad, and it's also way before Breath of the Wild. So
that's true. But you are it's like Final Fantasy to me. It's like your favorite game series.
Yeah, for sure. Much better than Final Fantasy.
Depends what game and what Final Fantasy we're talking about.
Final Fantasy 8 was probably better than Breath of the Wild. But
you know what sucks? I don't think Ross has played
Breath of the Wild. No, he probably isn't because he's a fucking he's a fucking asshole.
Does he not like Zeldas?
Yeah, let's not do fuck Pete. Let's fuck Ross, dude.
Fuck Toss, dude. I've been calling him Toss because my phone keeps auto-correcting to it.
Yeah.
So one day I was just like, fuck you, Toss. This is what I'm calling you because my phone won't stop auto-correcting it. And it gets me so mad when I'm trying to argue with you. Don't you hate when you're trying to argue with somebody over text and you keep getting all these auto-corrections like, I say fucking. Not ducking. I say fucking every single time. Just fucking save it. I don't give a fuck if it's a fucking curse word. You fucking cunt.
It's so annoying.
It won't stop.
And there's a way to change it because mine does fuck now. There's a way to like loophole it.
Yeah, but then how much time am I going to spend Googling on how to fuck with it? And then when I fucking find out, then like my daughter fucking falls on her head or something. Like I'm never going to have the time to figure that or get to that point.
You can watch Scrubs all day.
I haven't watched Scrubs in weeks.
Oh my God. Someone.
It's like a crackhead saying he hasn't smoked crack in weeks. It's fucking,
I'm not going to congratulate you because that'd be enabling you.
We've been going hard in the MCU ever since we finished WandaVision. We picked back up. We were on Ant-Man, but
it's too much.
I don't know, man. Right? It was fun rewatching them.
No, I hear you.
I don't think it's going to ever be as good as like phase 1 through 4 was.
Right.
I can hear you there, but we could be wrong, man. It's like, you know what it is because we're just so familiar. We're just like, oh, Robert Downey Jr. was a guy who was like getting drunk and fucking bitches and spending money, and he's Iron Man. It's funny. Like Thor fucking rules. Like, blah, blah, blah. Scarlett Johansson's boobs or, whatever we talk about.
She is fucking hot.
What we liked about well, when you get to, she's like a freak of nature hot, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the baby was born and the doctor's like, it's like some bitch in the background, oh, this is going to be the hottest human ever born.
She just comes out of her mom's vagina squirting. Like fucking
with huge baby tits bigger than the baby.
So hot I am.
Oh my God. It's like the weirdest thing to picture in your head. So we're going to move on from that exact thing. But we're not familiar with these new like super, we're just not familiar with these new like superheroes that are coming out.
The new ones.
I mean, WandaVision just finished, and then they have Winter Soldier Falcon coming out next, and like I think it's like literally like like a week and a half.
I just don't care about that.
You think that, but they're gonna like. I didn't think I was gonna give a shit at all about WandaVision. I was like, dude, like, I mean, that bitch got tits too. They're actually huge, but it's like, what the fuck am I gonna watch?
See them?
No, of course not.
Yeah,
I mean, there might be some outfits
it's
where they're
called Disney Plus. I thought the plus meant. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Disney Plus is like all these bitches that are of age now. Now let's start
titties.
seeing some titties.
Yeah, dude. Like the Disney Club. Remember that? What's the thing Molly Cyrus was on? Mickey Mouse Club. They got like adult version of that on Disney Plus.
It's Britney Spears.
I don't know. What
Little kids. An adult version. So
Let's get some of them, dude.
18 and 19.
Let's bring back all them
I'm
and
singing to be famous.
let's bring back all those people from that show and have them fuck on Disney Plus, dude.
Dude, by the way, I'm thinking you're talking about Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera and Justin Timberlake. They were all
Yeah,
in the
let's
Mickey
watch
Mouse
them
Club.
fuck on Disney Plus, dude.
Plus. Like, am I seeing
Plus the fuck, dude.
So yeah, but the Scrubs Rewatch podcast, Donald Faison and mostly Donald Faison, but the other people like the producers on there, they just kept talking about how fucking awesome it is, and like their favorite shit is like Star Wars, the MCU.
Right.
So I just kept hearing it like over and over and over every episode I listened. I was like, all right, it's gotta be pretty sick. They're obviously huge fans of the
Yeah,
MCU.
everyone I've heard it's great.
And then I watched it and I was like, I'm actually blown away. I didn't realize how fucking good this was going to be. The whole concept of like what happens with Wanda Maximoff and shit like it's fucking gnarly. It's really good. You just think it's like some gay show because of like the way they do like the TV setup or whatever.
Yeah.
But it all plays into like this crazy thing. But yeah, after we finished it, we were like, fuck, we still want to watch MCU shit. So we just finished watching Ant-Man and Wasp, which was a fucking pretty gnarly movie, dude. Oh my God. It was solid. Paul Rudd had some really corny lines in it that, like, if you watch the movie, you probably would have paused it and be like, "This is the gayest shit. He's the worst jokes I've ever heard."
I fucking hate Paul Rudd.
Yeah, but now we're gonna watch Infinity War and Endgame tonight, dude. Just tearing
real
and
quick.
shit.
If Paul Rudd wasn't in Ant-Man, Wasp, Fuck Girl, or whatever,
Fuck Girl,
I would not watch that show or movie. It just. In my head, it just bleeds.
You have seen it?
No, I would never watch that.
Oh,
it just bleeds corniness. Like this little Ant-Man, this little wasp that they're small and they're fucking off. Like, the fuck out of here. I see your small ass fly around. Like
their powers are pretty
big?
lame.
I'm big now. I'm big lame Paul Rudd.
And now I'm small lame.
Yeah. And that would be a joke he probably told at some point in his life watching that movie. He's like, look, now I'm small Paul Rudd, like to his fucking wife or something. Because he's that corny fucking asshole. Fuck him, dude.
So anyways, yeah, but now we're going to watch Infinity Wars and then, yeah, I think we're going to move on to The Hobbit like next weekend.
Can I come over that? B-Dog, I'm coming
Probably.
over. Watch Hobbit with
We'll
you.
just do it.
Let's go.
That's it. We'll just do it.
I'm doing it. What's she going to do? Fight me?
Probably. What your wife could do, hit me? Yeah.
Oh,
Probably gonna fucking
Bridget.
Probably gonna hit me too. I ain't getting hit. You walk in the door first. Hey, babe, I'm here with Keith. I just take 3 steps back. Come hit him.
The fuck, Bridget?
I almost dropped the vodka. What's your problem? What are you
went in
doing
for
in
a
my
hug.
house?
Why'd you put me in a triangle?
Hey,
I'm in a fucking arm bar. I'm like, oh,
good to see you.
Be easy, lady.
How'd the fights go last night? Which chick? What was it? The better looking chick? Because Nunez is fucking.
Nunez is the better looking
just looks
chick.
like she's gonna. Nah, you think?
Out of last night, yeah. The other one looked like Marilyn Manson, dude. And that fight was over in seconds. 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Who won?
Nunez, dude.
Did she knock her out or make her?
She got her in a triangle.
It's TKO when they like make him tap out, right?
Right. So she got him in a triangle and an armbar at the same time, and basically went, "You pick which one you want me you want to tap out with." And then she just started railing on both of them. And like Rogan's like, "She gonna break her arm. She gonna break her arm." And fucking Marilyn Manson started tapping, dude.
All right. So Has there ever been video footage or a fight that you've seen or anything that you've ever heard of somebody not tapping out an arm bar and an arm going boop?
No, but I've seen what was that?
Like how terrible would that be to watch, dude?
Tony Ferguson.
That's what an arm bar is, right? You get it. You get like what, like a limb here.
Yeah, it's. You want me to put you in one?
No, and then you. How is this legal, dude? So I guess an arm bar. I'm pretty sure, from what I know, you put on a solid spot. So the spot, it's right where the joint is, and then you pull the arm the opposite way as if to pop it out of the socket to make them tap out.
Yeah,
that's brutal torture, dude. That is brutal torture.
Well, even just doing that. So the thumbs up is where you push down. You want
hit like a button, be like, oh, my waterboard, and just waterboard me instead.
Have you ever had your elbow hyperextended?
Maybe by accident a couple times here. It's probably like the worst feeling on the planet.
That happened to me. I got put in an arm bar. Oh, my God.
I feel like if I was just scrapping around, like if I was taking classes for mixed martial arts at all, I'm guessing jiu-jitsu because that's jiu-jitsu, right?
Yeah. Well,
I'm guessing. I obviously don't really know. The second somebody got me in an arm bar, I'd be like, I'm done, dude. I'm done. You win. Your eyes about to fall, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Wait, dude, it's got like a little bobsled. So it just slides towards the edge.
Dude. Oh, my God. Oh, are you ready to look at this?
Oh, you're going to show me something?
So this is Tony Ferguson got put in an arm bar with I was drunk. I think there was 10 seconds left in the fight, and he did not tap out.
He would have rather fucking have his arm broken half than...
Yeah. Did not tap out. Made it through the round, kept fighting. He lost the fight anyway. But you ready to see this picture, dude?
I get not really. I'm actually pretty afraid to see it.
Did not tap, dude.
Dude, that is rough, bro.
Go put it in the camera, dude. I can't stand up for once, Metamucil boy.
Can you see it?
Jesus fuck, dude.
I have my headphones on. You're a pain in the ass to put on. Yours are easy. You do it.
Keep up with the Metamucil.
I am. I never will stop ever again. Dude, it's hard to see. There you go. There you go. Dude, it's so bad. It's definitely the opposite way. How do you even, I get it, combat sports, you're going to be willing to, fuck somebody up and all that shit. I get that, but, at a certain point, aren't you even grossed out with how bad you're fucking someone's arm up?
No, not you're so much adrenaline's going, dude.
You didn't even care. You're just like, fuck your arm. You just want to win
the fight. Do you know how much money
your fucking arm.
You win, you get so much more money.
That's true. It's a lot more money, right?
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
Dude, combat sports are crazy. Yeah. They're fucking insane.
I love it. Dude.
Remember when the UFC first started, it was just monsters versus midgets and shit? It was almost like novelty shit. And it was just those dudes fucking running up people and trying to kick them and shit. The big guy's like, come here. The big guy just hits one punch or gets in one choke. It's like the small guy just gets crushed and his fucking brains shoot at the top of his dome.
Until jiu-jitsu came around.
Dude, shit was... Watching that shit is wild, bro.
When you look back at you,
it's like almost Faces of Death.
It's it really is, dude. Fucking bunch of Asians and geese doing fucking kung fu and shit.
Bunch of Asians and geese.
I'm serious,
and then
dude.
fat, gigantic guys and huge boxers just trying to fucking kill these little motherfuckers.
Come here, you motherfucker. Yeah. UFC's great now, though. You know what's cool about now? So it's not I feel like when I first started watching it, you had Chuck Liddell and all these guys, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and name them, but they were all stars.
You started to.
Yeah, I'm not. Who's got the time? So they were all stars, and everyone knew them. When you watch UFC, you knew who he was. You knew who he was. Even if you didn't watch UFC, you kind of knew it. Now, people
you
who
almost
don't
know
watch
anybody.
UFC you don't know anybody. But
all you hear is Conor McGregor, and that's it. And what's her name? Before she retired,
Ronda
Rousey. Yeah. She was really. I mean, she's an actress now, so
she's also a wrestler. I don't know if she still is. But yeah, what I'm saying is everyone's there's some names even for me who's I'm not the biggest fan.
You know why? Because a lot of them turned actors. That's why people knew too. Chuck Liddell, I'm pretty sure has acted a bunch.
Oh,
enough.
let me get to the point because you're ruining it. Quit fucking me up, dude. The point is, like, for an average fan like me, like, I'll know names here and there, but like, everyone's good.
Yeah.
Like back then, there was your top guys and then some whatever guys.
Guys hoping to be good.
Literally everyone is good now.
Well, yeah, that's what it is. I mean, the more
Like-
time goes, the more talented people get, the more that, like, it's been around long enough to where people start young now
Yeah.
and shit. You know what I mean? So, or I guess, more of people starting, and I'm sure there's plenty of people when it first started that were still starting some type of martial arts when they were younger or whatever. But you know what I mean? Like, now it's just like with anything, like when you watch football from like 40 years ago, you're like, dude, it's like fucking, it's like skinny dudes running around with pads on, like gigantic pads on. And you look at football these days, it's like their jerseys don't even fit because their fucking biceps,
seps, dude.
Their biceps are size of like a rib roast or some shit, dude. It's fucking insane, dude. Some people, I worked with a guy the other day. He's an older guy, but clearly works out. His bicep. I mean, you could tell he just like really works hard in his biceps.
The glamour muscle day, dude.
Well,
Hell yeah.
The guy was very in shape.
that.
He's an
That's
older guy, very in shape.
Second best workout day
talking,
there is.
Like, I got big fucking arms, and it was just so much bicep. I'm like, dude, what do you?
How does it compare, dude?
Is he putting like arm corsets on? So like,
How does it compare, dude?
like 1.5 years, like literally.
No, fuck you.
It literally goes like a little like a camel hump, dude. Fight go ahead, fight an old guy.
What are you, 65? Let's go, dude. Gee, all of a sudden he's beating the shit. Jesus, mister.
You know what I do? You know what that happens when I look at an older guy? Like, I can tell he's an older guy, like late 50s, early 60s, but he's in shape. I'm like, fuck, man, I'm gonna die so early. Fuck, man, I gotta get it together soon. No, it's okay.
Well,
don't worry, mom and dad. I'm back on the Metamucil.
right.
I'm gonna be A-okay.
Don't worry, Dad. He's taking Metamucil every day.
I'll stay alive
He's gonna live.
because I'm gonna shit. What the fuck?
I'm having vodka for him.
Now I'm gonna move the camera a little bit. You keep
What are you
talking,
doing?
making fun of me or something.
Oh, now you can take your fucking earphones out.
I'm not feeling. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, oh, dude, don't fuck with the camera for fuck's sake, dude. That is no hang. There was no swing in that.
yeah, there's not much.
Maybe during the midsummer you get a little dangle.
Yeah, it's too cold.
Yeah, you
It's
get
too
that
cold.
fucking.
He's in hibernation.
Dude, I hate the summer because I hate the heat. But man,
Hate the heat? Nah, I
man,
hate
it's the
the
only
snow.
time of the year my dick looks good, dude. You get that fucking heat hang,
Heat
dude.
dick.
Yeah, that fucking mean heat hang, dude.
I'll text you heat dick. That's the episode.
I take my pants off. I'm like, hell yeah, dude. You're fucking crushing it, bro.
Talking to it and shit.
Speaking of, I had to name my dick apparently. So there was
What
like,
do you name it?
so there was like this meme. I just saw this meme on Facebook, literally like a couple hours ago. It was like, oh,
I gotta stretch this hat out, man.
it was like name your dick. Your dick's name is whatever the last movie is you watched. So you know what my dick name is, dude?
Ant-Man.
I already win.
Come here, baby. Come suck Ant-Man.
It fits. It's pretty fucking small, and then it gets.
Yeah.
It does get a little bigger.
It's like just like Ant-Man. It's small, gets the job done. You know?
Yeah. Do you know what my dick name is, dude?
What?
End game, dude.
That's the last movie you watched.
End game, bro.
That's actually ridiculous. That's the last movie you watched was weeks
Yeah,
ago.
when me and Justin were gay huddled
I guess
up.
that's
I
true.
don't
How
watch movies, dude.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Sometimes I watch them hard, and sometimes I just won't watch them for a fucking minute.
Dude, that's a
Are you
sick.
gonna- are you
That's
gonna
a
watch-
sick penis name, though.
It's actually the best penis name.
Hey, baby, you want to come in here and fucking deal with End game?
Dun dun dun. Endgame. Are you gonna watch
Endgame's here.
the Zack Snyder's cut of
No, hell no.
You're not gonna bother with it?
No. What do I care? Well, it's the same movie.
Well, no, it's a director's cut.
Jared
I
Leto
guess-
has hair now. Like what?
I think it's supposed to be different. Yeah, it's true. He didn't have hair before, right?
What are we doing?
Yeah, that's like the shit.
DC was fucked.
Honestly, did you see anything with the Jared Leto Joker? Is it good?
No, it was. He just looked corny.
That's what I mean. Like
He looked like the
looks-
lead singer from Offspring with face paint. Like,
Yeah, like it's like. I'm wondering if it's like actually good, but just everybody wants to shit on it. You know what I mean? Like honestly, is it actually good or like not really at all?
I didn't watch it.
Okay. Because he was only in Suicide Squad, right? Or was he in the fucking Justice League as well?
I don't remember.
I guess we didn't watch Justice League because we both don't remember the Joker.
I feel like we had to have watched it.
Like, there's just a director's cut coming out with like a whole entire character that wasn't in the original. There's no way that's happening, right?
Yeah, I don't know. None of us know. We shouldn't talk about.
That's true.
You know what we should talk about? Let's talk about crypto.
Sure.
Yeah, that was so entertaining last week.
Oh, you're being on here. What's wrong with making money, bitch?
I don't know. Did you listen to the podcast last week?
Would you get bored like instantly as soon as crypto came up?
Literally, the first hour was the most boring episode we've had in our entire podcast career.
Oh, we didn't talk about crypto for an hour.
Dude, go back and listen to it. I was watching that shit. I was just like, man, this is. Oof.
You don't watch Joe Rogan podcasts that have like serious guests?
We're not
on
Joe
sometimes?
Rogan, Dan.
Yeah, but I'm just exactly. But like sometimes there's plenty of podcasts that talk about random serious shit all the time. It's not always like a fucking.
I guarantee you,
this ain't the one.
I guarantee you, no one who watched that ever, like main fans, were like, all right, I'm gonna stick this one out. It was so well, dude, I don't help.
Dude,
either.
what do you think my dad does when we start talking about a video game? He gets he's like, oh god damn these fucking nerds.
Even your dad was like, well, definitely your dad was like, what the fuck?
No, my dad got some info. Dad, go for ETH. Apparently it's
the second that stopped.
Dude, there's one that was like $20 that I was watching. I was like, it's kind of expensive for me to put into.
We're not talking about
like
it,
over
Dan.
$200 now.
We need an old priest
ago.
and a young priest.
An old crypto priest.
We need an old drunk priest and a young drunk priest. The power of the liquor gods compel you.
Compels you. The one and only liquor gods.
The episode was funny after all that shit, though.
Yeah, but it wasn't an hour. We didn't talk about it for an hour.
I don't know, man. It felt like 40 years, dude.
It was probably like 6 minutes. You were like, this bullshit going on for an hour.
I don't help either, because like when that shit happens, I just sit here and I go,
I'll be so drunk by the time I talk again.
I like try and pop some jokes in. I'm like, they're too serious to even realize that was funny. Fucking motherfuckers, they're both still broke. I don't know why we're talking about it.
You know, I was honestly considering being like, dude, so like for real, have Justin pull the brats out of the freezer. But you know what I thought about? I was like, I got Chinese last night.
The brats are out of the freezer.
I'll have them grill them. If they're ready to go once I'm up there, I'll stay for a brat.
We'll figure it out.
Justin!
Yeah.
Grill some
Grill up
brats,
them brats, bruh.
Stop take a break from the plumbing and grill some fucking brats.
Rent's due in like 3 weeks, dude. I'll take it now.
I'll take it every day you got it.
Dude, so should we talk about fucking how me, Justin, the broad got fucking day drunk as fuck last Tuesday? And like, I don't mean like
brand new story.
Yeah, I can't hit high pitches.
So sad.
I can't hit high pitches, dude.
I'm gonna talk.
I can't do it, dude.
Go ahead. So you got real day drunk,
and I mean like intense day drinking.
Oh, I believe you.
Like not like a good day drink where you wake up, have a fucking Bloody Mary. You know, you do a shooter before your breakfast sandwich, grab a drink.
Love like Bloody Marys kind of taste like shit unless they're made really well.
Right.
But like I love like that when you're kind of fucked up because that's what you want is like hot sauce and shit.
I hear you.
And you get fuck when Hooters put I mean it wasn't the best thing ever, but Hooters put a wing. Well, it's for Eric's bachelor party. We went to Hooters because there was a gift certificate came with the package. Get it? There was a wing that came with it, and I was just I love this. Like it was like a shitty old wing. It was fucking fucked, but. I drank so much alcohol earlier that day. I had to take we got to the hotel.
I know.
And I took a nap.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Nobody in the car ride was anywhere near my level.
Embarrassing.
I was like, come on, motherfuckers, drink. And everybody's like, dude, it's like fucking 11 in the morning.
Yeah, see, that's why.
We haven't even gotten there yet. We're not going to. And I'm like, you fucking losers.
Next time you get invited, which this will probably never happen.
Probably
next time
next time, dude. No
if
way.
you're ever invited to a bachelor party where I'm not invited, just bring me.
Oh, yeah. Why didn't you go? Did he just not invite you, or did he think about invite you, or was it just
no? I mean, we make best friend jokes all the time, but like we're not like
yeah. But if it was like the summer, like this past summer, he would have invited you.
Possibly, yeah. But whatever.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, if ever just bring me. I'll be like, Yeah, I'm with him. I'm like his hype manager.
Dan, what's
so
Keith
we're gonna
doing
start
here?
drinking.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
There's a spot open for him right between my legs.
Yeah. All right, me and Fudge are gonna drink. Drinks for everyone? No, dude, it's 11 a.m. That's cool. We're gonna drink right now.
All right, you take those 3 drinks. I'll have those 4 drinks. Yeah. We'll make up for this.
You either have your drink or I'm gonna drink your drink in the same amount of time I'm drinking my drink. That's double drink. I'm gonna get double annoying. You're gonna have to deal with that problem.
Please drink with me.
Be the problem with me, or have the problem.
Imagine that, just like a dozen dudes that were at my level, just yelling, screaming, shit faced at like noon.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, we fucking day drank like crazy, dude. So I think we all woke up at like 8 a.m. Because the floor company called me. They're like, hey, sometime I call on the phone.
I was like, there's never gonna be a Spanish accent here. Hello, racist.
Sometime I calling to see if I'd be there in 15 minutes. Sometimes okay, sometimes it's okay. And I went, it's okay.
It's okay, my man.
So I wake up.
Fucking asshole.
I wake up Kay. I'm like, babe, we got a drink. Let's fucking go, right? I'm like, all right, I'm about to wake Justin up. He fucking strolls
You
out of
guys
his
stay
room
up late the night
because
before
he's
drinking?
always up.
Knock on the door. Hey, I'm wide awake. What's up?
Yeah.
7:45. No, I've been up for 4 hours. We went to bed 2 hours ago. What's up? What do you need?
He might be a robot, dude. But anyway, we'll get in that later.
Fix your plumbing. Drink with you when requested. Don't touch my cereal.
Can you buy me a gallon of milk if you're at the store?
Call him back. Fuck no. Pay me rent first. Fuck off, man. I ain't buying you milk, son of a
Rent
bitch.
comes first of month, always, unless requested, while fixing stuff.
You tack on $4.75 onto that file. I'm fucking charging you a vig for this milk, you fucking punk ass robot.
Dude, so we had the idea. I think we were all hanging out Sunday night, and we're like, "Hey, dude!" Like we were all hammered, but this was after the fucking the podcast where we were all
Ghost drink.
We're all hammered. We're like, we should get fucking day drunk on fucking Tuesday, right?
Yeah, go to bed early Monday.
Right. That was
Be ready, because you need to be ready.
But
for
here's
a
the
day
thing:
drunk.
you know how when you're hammered and you make that day drunk plan, when it actually happens, it's usually like
the
half
worst thing. You're like,
half
you
the
want to
people
sleep.
bail. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And like the other one's like, like it's never what you envision when you're drunk, right?
Yeah. Everyone's like, oh, I'll be there. You wake
Right.
up, everyone's gone. You're like, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You lied to me last night.
You lied to my soul.
I'm
the
gray
first
as
time in
fuck
history.
today, by the way. I just wore this purple hat, so I wasn't all gray.
Nice, dude.
I'm gray as fuck, dude.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, I guess I should be right. Keep going.
So for the first time probably in my lifetime, that drunk like shit talk of we're doing this fucking happened, bro. Like
How late did you guys go to bed the Monday night? Do you remember?
no idea. No idea.
Sounds
So-
rough.
We wake up 8 a.m. Tuesday. We all get into the kitchen. We're all disheveled, you know,
Yeah, everybody's
disheveled
hurting.
looking. And I just go like, all right, like realistically, we're not going to be drinking in the morning, right? But I'll throw it out there.
Yeah. It would have been the first thing I said.
So I
Listen,
look at
I'm never
everyone.
not going to day drink with you like in the morning. Like, because there's something about it, man.
Something about it, dude.
Because I feel like you
It's
avoid
so
a
good.
hangover. Maybe that's why I like it
You
so
beat
much.
the hangover.
Or like it's just like you shouldn't be like it's so degenerate of you that like when you like it feels so good when it's like going down your throat and it's like 9 a.m. man. You know, there's
great.
just something about it. I don't know. I fucking love it, dude.
Yeah, so
I'm in love with it.
in love. Sorry, B-Dog, you're out. Day drinking
Put
took
a
over.
ring on the day drink.
I just put a ring on a fucking bottle. A bottle with a watch on it that just says 9 a.m. all the time. Just,
I fucking love you. I said I would never sing any of my songs, but if I ever write a love song,
you should write a love song about day drinking, dude.
open up this bottle at 9 a.m. It's time to get day drunk again. Oh, baby. All right, so you guys day drink.
So we're all disheveled. I'm like, all right, let me throw it out there. I'm like, none of us have eaten yet.
Oh, you get a shot in you before the breakfast sandwich.
I'm like,
fucking cuck.
I'm like,
This shit, remember that you made me do that shit? I was like,
it's not my rule. It's Poinset's rule.
I just don't do it. You're like, no, did you have to take a shot? I'm like,
It's the rule, dude. Poinsett made it. I can't break his rule.
oh, fuck Poinsett for that.
Yeah, it is a dick. It is a dick rule.
The highest. No, man, you gotta take a shot. The highest Poinsett voice. No, you gotta take a shot.
So we're all disheveled. I go, all right, let's throw it out.
Is his voice less high now that he's lost all that weight? I think it is, right?
I don't know, dude.
I think because that's such a high pitched voice coming out of such a large man. Then he loses all that weight. He's like, hey, what's up, guys? I'm Dan Poinsett. You're like, where'd your voice go? And, well, okay. Was it like a helium effect? What are we doing here?
He constantly walks around with a helium fucking tank.
Poinsett would pull something off like that.
Dude, real quick, getting into the story. I remember as a kid, we were at a party, like my aunt's house or something. They had a helium tank to blow up like balloons for my cousin's gay birthday or something. And they break out the tank and they're about to like pop it and blow up balloons. And my dad just goes, "You mind?" And they're like, "What?" He's like, "You mind?" And he just starts huffing helium. Dude.
Hey guys!
Have this tank, dude. That's just pressurized. And he's like, "You mind?"
Dude, how long did it last?
I don't remember, but I just remember everyone at the party being like, "Jesus, fucking," because he was probably day drunk.
That's so awesome.
But
I'm so happy you guys let me take this helium.
You ever do it? It's so funny when you talk. You're like, how is this happening?
of course, I'm
so weird. How does that even happen?
I don't know, dude.
It's got to be so bad because it's probably like fucking up your
people
vocal
have like
cords.
died from that shit.
Like, oh, this is gonna be funny. I don't know, I've done it like I've definitely done it like easily 100 times.
Like we haven't done worse stuff to our bodies.
Anytime helium's been around, I've huffed helium. You know what I mean? Balloons and shit. I'm like, dude, I want to sound funny for 3 fucking seconds. Give me 3 balloons.
I love how I'm like, yeah, helium, that's probably bad to do. But there's been 24 hours where I've just done Coke and drank Bud Lights.
That's got to be
you
so...
shouldn't have helium.
And to top it all off, you don't sleep. That's got to be like the worst thing about Coke. Because like, at least when you rest, your body regenerates.
You can't eat on Coke either. So you just
imagine if you could.
Slamming liquor to try and sleep, but then you're drunk, so you keep doing Coke, and then you liquor, Coke, and liquor, and Coke, and next thing you know, you're pissed outside, and the school bus shows up.
You're like, no, not me. I'm not going to school today.
I'm not trying to diddle any kids. I'm just Coke peeing.
Coke peeing.
I know my dick is this big right now from the Coke. I swear it's bigger somewhat. Somewhat.
Your dick's small when you do Coke. It's small.
Oh, dude. Sometimes
so small.
Sometimes that
Have you
thing's
ever
just
had
like
sex on Coke? That's gonna be so bad for the female just sitting there like, oh, God, I hope he finishes soon.
Dude, my
just
dick
shaking constantly.
My dick gets so small on Coke that it's probably hard. Because that's how fucking small it gets.
I almost lost my fucking seltzer there.
You know what I'm saying?
It
like
gets
it's
so hard that there's no moisture left.
Shrunk that it's just meat. That's
just like beef jerky.
Shrunk meat.
You get beef jerky dick, dude? Yeah. I'll text beef jerky dick. That's another solid one. I love after an episode, you just look at our text, you're like, what are all these? Oh, episode names. Heat dick and beef jerky. Or no, we said jerky dick. Right? Jerky dick?
Sure, dude.
I don't know. Heat dick, jerky dick.
It looks like if a Vienna sausage got cut in quarters and then left out to dry.
Got cut in quarters? Who's cutting Vienna sausage?
Yeah. Listen, man. You asked.
Oh, one more.
I need the sharp knife.
Don't want to cut myself. Need to be able to display the size of my penis.
So anyway, disheveled. I go, hey, you guys want to do a shot?
Let's do it.
And I'm like, all right, like Justin definitely a no, even though he always says yes to shots. But in my head, I'm like, no way, Justin's doing a
he's
shot.
Gonna say no to everything cool, even though he always says yes.
I'm like, Katie's definitely gonna say yes, but I can tell she's hurting, so she's probably gonna go with, you know, like one of those, right?
Yeah.
The second I said that, they're both like, let's fucking go. I was like, oh no. I was like, oh
yeah,
no.
See, so here's the deal. with day drinking, no matter what. I feel like the main rule is you always want to be the most pumped about it.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, dude. 100%.
So when someone's more pumped than you about it,
I called the bluff and I got checked.
yeah, you better check yourself that green thing, dude. You got yourself checked. You always want to be the most stoked about day drinking. So when you're not, it's a rough. Or have like a pal with like me and you as a pair at a bunch of people. I'll take that as well. You know. But
that was fine. But no, I was just as pumped.
like I wouldn't want to day drink with you and you be the one that's like more pumped and more
for
stoked.
sure. And I would be.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. You get pretty pumped when you day drink. Yeah, you might
love day drinking, dog. You don't know. I like it so much better than drinking at night. Like
it's so much better. Why is it so much better?
I don't know. Maybe because you're just like reminding yourself you're not at work. Maybe,
I feel like
right?
you
you're
can
just because it's like degen status. Because like in all honesty, like I'm a grown man with a husband and wife. I'm sorry. I'm a husband. She's a wife. Right? Got the baby out there.
Something
Everyone's alive. My house is clean. I feed the baby. Everyone lives. Right? But like if I say I day drink, then everybody's like, "Wow, you must be like a shit father." So like, no, motherfucker. Just like once every 2 weeks, maybe there's a time I'm gonna fucking throw down a few shots at 10 a.m. on a Sunday, and it's gonna be fucking awesome.
Dirty Sunday, no shower Monday. It is something. Also,
Don't
it's like
wipe Sunday.
you know, worst case scenario. You can go to bed and take a nap, and have to wake up, and you wake up and you don't have to go to work still.
Yeah, that's another
something
thing too. Yeah,
right?
but like if you do have to work the next day, then you're kind of fucked. That's what's rough about the day drinking. And that's why I prefer going to bed early the night before, because I'd rather be mad prepped for the day drinking to make it through and go to bed early,
Right.
than to be fucked the night before, wake up a day drink, take a nap, wake up and probably end up drinking again, and then have to work the next day. That's none of that is in anywhere.
I did that last Tuesday because we did the story I'm telling the floors. We day drunk, nap, woke up, ordered garlic butter, and then drank more.
Can I have only like what you would think like $28 worth?
Well, I'm skipping the story. All right, so all right. I'm like, all right, who wants a shot? And let's fucking go, right?
Yeah.
So we start ripping shots, dude.
Nice.
I mean, like with an intense purpose, like it wasn't like, all right, let's do a
Day
shot.
drinking, that was the purpose, dog.
Like it wasn't like, all right, let's do a shot, or we'll eat something. It was like, let's do a shot. All right, that was pretty cool. Let's do another one. Like just pouring them, dude.
Yeah.
With a purpose. And the fucking
With a purpose. Pouring with a purpose.
dude,
That's a good possible episode name.
I forget. At some point, we did have breakfast. I think I eat like a fucking Cheez-It or something.
See, that's the worst. You need one of the things about day drinking. One of the fun things you gotta eat.
I think we did eat something
because eating is one of the funnest parts. Like you're like all stoked. Oh, what the fuck we making? Do you know what I mean? Like you gotta eat.
Yeah.
Plus, it rejuvenates you. It gets you going. It's almost like a nap that tastes really good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the fattest thing you've ever said, dude.
Well, I'm a fat guy.
Dudes, we probably had some sort of breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what we had? Justin made this whole elaborate breakfast. He fucked off with that.
What's wrong with that? Have him make triple. You guys all eat.
Well, no, he made his food. I made my food. So I took this little, like not the Hawaiian bun, but like a potato bun. It's probably like 4 inches.
Yeah.
I made a salami, pepperoni, turkey, American cheese sandwich.
Sounds great.
But the salami and everything else was so much bigger than the sub, or the sandwich.
You know, when you mix meats like that, you almost want to go no condiment.
I went no condiment.
Because I feel like, I mean, I know you hate mayo, but like I feel like turkey goes with mayo, salami goes with like mustard.
For sure.
Pepperoni and salami go with mustard pretty well. But I feel like when you're mixing turkey with like, when you're mixing bird with pork, of course you can, but like,
bird with,
I feel like I'd rather
bird with pork.
I feel like I would just
want to not.
I feel like I would just want to taste, or you know what, oil and vinegar would probably be good. Like if you're going like a sandwich.
But like I said, intense day drinking. So I cut this thing in half. I have like a bite and another bite. I'm like, all right, I'm good. Katie's fucking off. She's like, nah, let's keep doing shots. So we're ripping shots. And Justin, every time, dude, he's like, I'm in. I'm like, dude, we're fucking going, bro.
Yeah, and it hits you at like 10:45. You're like,
So, well, no, we probably...
You said you took a nap, right?
We did, but we lasted probably like 4 or 5 hours of intense day drinking. The poor...
So you just got like shit-faced.
Dude, hammered. All of us.
Did you guys... Was the flooring finished before you took your naps?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. But like, it was to a point where I think we were like 6 shots in.
Like there wasn't a possibility you would pass out drunk before the flooring was done.
No, of course
Like,
not.
oh, of course.
Dude, I think we were like 6 shots in, and like the 2 guys upstairs were hustling. So we were like, dude, they're going to be done before we're done day drink. It's going to ruin the day drink.
Oh, you
Like
wanted
we
them
were
sticking
actually
around?
starting to get upset. So we started drinking even more. We're like, let's
And then
ramp
they
up
took break.
yeah, they didn't.
Time
but
for
like,
break. We be back.
we're like, sometime we going to break where you day drink, sometimes, okay? And dude, we ramped up the drinking and we're just fucking boom, boom, boom. We end up migrating to the living room. I got the bonfire blaring.
The liver
dude.
room.
The living room, bro. Bonfire's blaring. Like so loud.
Making fun of Spanish people.
Probably.
Yeah.
Dude, and they're just this poor guy, like he keeps coming downstairs to like grab another piece of laminate or whatever.
Yeah.
And we're just ripping shots at like 9:30 a.m. and he's just like, you could see him just looking, go like, what the fuck?
Sometimes you drink in the morning,
like,
Spanish man.
This is our first job. These guys are getting wasted.
When did they get here?
Like 8:30.
Yeah, that's early.
Yeah, I think they left.
It's
at
awesome. Also early.
But I think they left at noon. We're just fucking hammered. And I remember at one point, like, so the plumber came. So he had to like look at whatever he had to do for the install for the water softener. He's like, yeah, me and Justin, our hammer, were like, yeah, let's go upstairs, talk about install. Like, this guy clearly is like, it just smells like liquor in this house. Like liquor and sawdust laminate.
Yeah. He's like,
laminate, sawdust. You get it. I'm dyslexic. What do you want?
Yeah.
So he comes downstairs. I gotta cut the pipe here. I gotta do this. Blah blah blah. And we're like, yeah, man. Like, yeah. Cool, dude. And, like,
I remember when you texted us, you're like, you guys know a plumber? It's it's supposed to be this much. I want to just make sure he's not fucking me. It's like, do you even remember the number he told
no,
you?
he didn't give us a number.
Oh, because I thought you were saying like, I think he's gonna charge
No,
us much.
Lowe's gave us a number after he looked at that chick, quoted it, send it to Lowe's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we're dealing with the plumber. We're just like, you could tell, like even Justin was like he was trying to be like, all right, I gotta army straight face this and like talk some serious plumber talk with this plumber. I just fixed the pipe, right? And like we're both just so hammered. And this guy's like, well, you need an outlet. I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. He's like, but I'm a plumber. So you need an electrician to put an outlet in. And we're like,
Okay.
yeah, you're a plumber, yeah. Dude, this guy, like, looking at I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like, when we were in the moment, we are like, this is cool. Like, we're all good to go. Thinking back, we are both.
It was probably
This guy
terrible.
was definitely like, Jesus, fucking, these fucking people.
This guy smelling like vodka and pepperoni.
So much
What's
vodka,
this
bro.
chick doing here? This guy pays him rent? What a fucking loser.
Like, there's no way this guy did not know that we were shit bombed at like, I don't know, 10:30, 11 a.m. at this point.
See, I don't know if I probably would have waited to get so fucked up if there was like public, like random ass
dude.
people coming into your house.
We planned it, dude. We're day drinking.
We don't want to remember what the important house person comes to tell us. Let's just drink as hard as we can until he comes. Hey, I'm Jim, here to look at some plumbing. What's up, Jerry? Come on in. We got a charcuterie board of Cheez-Its and pepperoni on the counter. Only it's just on the counter. There's no board.
It's just cheap.
And you can go to the bathroom in this bathroom if you want. I don't know if we've flushed it yet. That's not where you're doing any plumbing, but the faucet's a little fucked up. If you wanted to fix that quick for
The
me.
faucet's fixed.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God. But yeah, that's exactly what it was.
My roommate,
Meanwhile-
he's Jerry too.
The bonfire never came off the surround sound
So the whole time just blasting like
the
for no
whole
reason.
time, dude. And I think,
Can you turn this down so we can talk about the plumbing?
fuck, what were some
I'm
of the
not able to
episodes
do it,
we were
Jerry.
watching? I'm pretty sure we watched the Winnie the Pooh rape one. I tried to look for the sexual harassment seminar one.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find it, but I'm sure I did find it. So we'll say that was like they're just like the best of the bonfires.
Yeah.
And just like that shit happening. So like everyone's just like, is Winnie the Pooh raping his wife?
You're like, what are they listening to?
Yeah, like so we're hammered listening to the most offensive comedy, cackling.
Yeah.
All of us are just cackling,
Yeah.
right? And then we're down here with the plumber, and you just hear like, "You dirty bitch," like Winnie the Pooh.
He's
I'm
trying to
the
complete
yellow-
sentences.
Yeah. He's like, so I'm gonna have to cut this pipe, and you just hear, "I'm the yellow bear, Ichiban." Like, I paid for this shit, you bitch. like that's in the background, dude.
Oh, dude. Are you going to be like, at one point, you're going to hit an age where people are going to be like, this dude is fucked. Like, you know, when like you see certain people like in ShopRite or like wherever, and you're like, this human being, you're like, man, this guy's an asshole. I'm doing all right. One day we're going to be those people, dude.
I don't think so.
And we're gonna look at people and you're gonna be like, fuck, man, I've been in the ShopRite for like 2 months. I haven't seen one single piece of shit yet. Because, like, you're thrown off about how much of a piece of shit you are. You know what I mean? So you're like, I'm the piece of shit.
Here's the key.
Next day you go in, everybody's looking at you laughing. You're like, fuck.
Here's the key. We're funny.
Yeah, a lot of those other people we say are fucked are
funny,
not
yeah.
funny.
So, that happened.
It's just supposed to correct
So
all the most ridiculous shit ever.
Ugh. Dude, so the floors are finally done. It's probably like noon, maybe 12:30, maybe 1. Maybe. I don't think it lasts that long.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, sometimes you're going to look at the floor, sometimes it's okay. And we're fucking wasted at
You
this
literally
point.
just let him leave. You're like, you go, S.A.
No, me and Justin are like, respect, you know?
Take a look, Justin. Oh, take a look. We'll take a look. Let's take a look.
So we go up there, and this guy's just standing there, like, clearly irritated because he knows how hammered we were.
Sometimes I irritated. Sometimes for you being so drunk. Sometimes
you're drinking 9 a.m. Sometimes. So if I'm off, it's okay. If I'm working, it's not okay. So I start, and you can tell this guy was like, all right, these guys are going to be hammered, so they're not going to hold back if we fucked up.
yeah.
They're just going to be fucking white
What's up with this
assholes.
board? Why'd you lay this like this, man?
So the last time I got my floors upstairs done, there was so much shit just not. It was all.
Yeah, it was like
fucked.
really bad, right?
It was so bad, and I was hammered. I was not expecting that. I'm like, and this sucks. This sucks. But so I was like kind of looking for those same things, but I was so hammered. I'm like, oh, it actually looks pretty good. And I like look at Justin. I'm like,
You got like thinking out of that, right?
Justin's like, I didn't even think he'd say anything. He just went.
He's not looking at the floor. He's looking at the window, and he turns to you. Back out the window. Didn't even look at the flooring. You guys are standing on that cushion they put down before they put flooring on top. I think it looks good. I think it looks good.
So shiny. I like it.
Look like Robert De Niro and shit. I think it looks good. I think it's good. So dumb.
And the guy's like, all right, so I guess you can
Sign here,
sign.
please.
I'm like, no problem. Get the fuck out of my house.
You just draw a line.
Yeah. Ring.
Want a shot, bud? It goes off the page, hits across Justin's chest.
I like hit it.
Oh,
I like fucking go up and I hit the guy in the lip with it. Just like,
oh, sometimes you mean in lip. Sometimes the peg in your lip. Don't draw on my lip. Sometimes
Sometimes white guy gets drunk as night. Sometimes it's okay. It hits me in the lip with the
White
pen.
people Sunday ballpoint.
Electric pen in the lip sometimes.
Oh,
Next
good. We're
time I
already at an
say-
hour of 10, so we can just bullshit for 10 minutes. And
So yeah, all right. So okay, I'll wrap this up. So they leave, and we all go downstairs. Bonfire, I think, like switched an episode. So I think I like stopped.
so you got like 8 seconds of a break.
Yeah, I think I like stopped. I'm like, all right, and like it was like a group meeting, but we all knew what was about to get said. Like I think I was like, we gotta do food. Everyone's like, yeah.
Food. Oh my god, that's like the first thing I'm thinking about, dude.
Well, like I said, we
gotta
had
get it in
we had
you.
a sandwich in the morning at like 9 a.m.
Yeah, but I mean, I would say 2-3 hours in, I'm like 2 hours in, I'm probably like, we need to start thinking about food.
We're too busy.
I'm not saying no, dude. It's gotta be throughout
Listen,
the whole
dude.
thing. If you want to live it,
Well,
if you
here's the
wanna
thing:
live
we
the
knew we were
lifestyle,
not going to live it.
you gotta live the lifestyle.
Like I think the plan was to pass out by like 1 p.m.
See, that's the thing with day
Like
drinking.
that.
too,
It
'cause,
was
like, a lot of times
it
it's
was
what-
an intense day drink. Fudge.
it equals nap, but like that like bums me out. You don't want to like plan for a nap. I feel like. I mean, like you have to.
No.
But I
See,
feel like I try to play my day around like I just want to stay up all day.
yeah, but nah. This was day drinking on steroids, dude. This was like
Steroids.
planning to wake up, get fucking shit faced, planning to nap at 1 p.m.
Yeah,
This is some
and that's what
degen
y'all
shit.
did.
This is some degen
Yeah,
shit. dude.
well, you know, when you're planning the naps, I guess it is pretty degen. Huh?
It's so degen.
What time do you guys wake up? You napped around
Well,
1?
dude, here's the funny part. So I'll get to the meal. So
I also have to urinate, but I'm not allowed to urinate over there. So
yeah,
5-10 minutes before I pee myself. You know,
seriously, you're not even drinking.
I drink a lot of water. I drink a seltzer. Well, no, I mean, I'm okay right now. I'm just saying, I could feel it tussling a little bit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just don't take so fucking long.
It's a good story, Dan. You want to talk crypto? Go ahead, talk crypto. It'll be fun.
Want to talk crypto?
Yeah, why don't you? Yeah,
You're
go take
making
a
this
piss.
situation
I'll
weird.
talk crypto.
I'm just letting you know. It's my, my husband basically, right? That I have to urinate. I feel you need to know these things because you never ask.
Dude, side note: if you have to go piss, we should make a song where I could just play this like elevator music, and I won't say a word. The music will just be going. I'll just be drinking,
Fudge peeing.
and then we can hear you pee. I'll point the mic up.
You hear the flushing. All right, so you're about to take a nap. Oh no, the food. What'd you get?
Yeah, so I'm getting food. So I'm like, all right, here's the deal.
You guys get that place that's always closed Sundays?
No, we had food ready to go. I had
Alright.
4 hanger steaks marinating.
Nice.
Right? I had a bunch of asparagus. Right? Get the veg in.
Good shit.
Right?
No, asparagus is great.
So I'm like, all right.
One of the only veggies I feel like I don't want cheese on.
I put a little Parmesan there.
Oh no, that's fine because you're getting like some salt with that. Really, like that's like a texture
cheese.
type thing.
It's just sawdust with
yeah,
salt.
but I like broccoli, cheese, spinach, creamed or cheese. I mean, usually actually creamed spinach is probably usually the best too. But I'll definitely fuck with spinach and cheese for sure.
For sure.
But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like I feel like like are you go in the store, right? You want to hit the frozen food section of vegetables because it's so much easier.
You're getting fat guy triggered right now.
Yeah. Well, you're going to look at broccoli, and then you're going to look
I
at
hate
broccoli
broccoli.
with cheese. You're grabbing the broccoli with cheese.
Well, I would grab fresh broccoli. I wouldn't buy the frozen stuff that sits in your freezer for 10 years.
I just refilled, dude. Finished them all up. Had to refill.
B-dog punch you in the face, so you had to put the broccoli on your fucking eye, and then you threw it out. Because you had to refill.
Fuck, babe. No, I've been eating them, man. That's what's so nice. You just pop them in the microwave for like 4 or 5
Proud
minutes.
of you,
You
man.
get a little veggies.
Proud, dude.
A lot of spinach. Bought a lot of spinach.
I eat
Cream
spinach 3
spinach,
times
dude.
a day, dude.
A lot of spinach. I take Metamucil once. I probably get more fiber that way than you do with all that spinach. You know how much spinach you got to eat to get fiber like that?
I eat a lot of spinach, man.
That's true. But honestly, if you just
I'm
throw
not
it in
worried
with
about
what you're...
fiber. It's like
So what is it about? Vitamin A? I mean, or you just be like, I'm eating vegetables.
veggie. There's a bunch of good things about veggies, not just fiber, dude.
Well, there's vitamin A and
There's a bunch of stuff in there.
whatever they
Doesn't
tell you.
matter.
You shit it all out anyways, right?
So
Eating corn's useless for your body.
Corn's actually a carb with sugar. It's actually not a good vegetable for you.
Off the cob though,
So good. You marinate that shit in butter and garlic and onion powder.
that sounds unbelievable. Actually,
That's why you'll marinate your corn.
when you I'll eat.
You get
corn.
those fruits that say, "Oh, you cook in the husk because it cooks in its own juices." Yeah, no, you do. That's pretty good. Marinate it, you cunt. Marinate in butter and garlic and oil, or onion. What are we doing?
Yeah, that's correct. I guess it soaks into
Try
the
it.
husk. Then.
No, you take the husk off. Take the cob, put it in a Ziploc.
Oh, I'm sorry, the cob. I meant the cob. So like it gets in the cob, probably, right?
So good.
I believe.
So anyway, so
I'm
we're
excited
we're
to eat
fucking
Chinese
wasted.
when I get home.
So we're eating. So I fucking throw 4 hangers on the grill.
Oh hell yeah,
Hell yeah,
dude! When you got steaks, you think it's like, oh, this is so much. But if you just cut them in those slices, you'll just be grabbing slices of steak like it ain't no thing, dude.
They were big hangers, so there was just a mound of meat.
Nothing wrong with it.
It was meat mound, asparagus, and then we're like, all right, this is what we're doing. Little did I know while I was grilling the hangers, Justin was just fucking cooking like a 5-pound bag of pierogies.
He's weird with food, huh? He just like has certain things that he just fucking nothing wrong with pierogies though.
No,
Pierogies
they're
are dope.
great, dude. So we all just make this plate, and there's just our plate just meat mountain, a little bit of greens, and just pierogies, dude. And we're all just hammering this shit, dude. Hammering.
Guy, it probably saved your fucking life.
Yeah, dude.
You probably just would have died of alcohol poisoning if you didn't eat all that food.
Doing it.
It's rough. It's like so bad for your body, but at the same time, when you wake up and you don't want to kill yourself the next day, when you drink a lot and you're like, it's all that food I ate.
Yeah.
It's all that food, and thank fuck that I ate it.
So to cap off the story, so all right, we eat all that, and immediately we're all like, it's time, right? It's like fucking 12:30 p.m.
Anytime we're nap.
Yeah. We just out.
Yeah,
We're all
instantly.
out,
Everybody
dude.
passed out.
Yeah.
What time do you guys wake up?
I think we woke up at 6 p.m.
That's
And
almost. That's basically a night of sleep. 5 hours? That's more than a nap, dog. That's
Do we wake up? I'm not hammered, but I'm fuzzy.
you're like
Yeah, I'm fuzzy as fuck.
laugh a little bit.
So I go downstairs. Me and Katie go downstairs, and we're like, all right, let's make a drink, right? And fucking- so
You're like, how many times am I going to say that in this one single story?
So in my mind, I'm like, all right, Justin doesn't drink like us. Like he's done. I'm like, he's gone until tomorrow. He's fucking off, right? So we go downstairs.
No switcheroo eventually, huh? Just back to the liquor.
Yeah.
God
So-
damn.
There might have been some other stuff involved, but so we
Spinach.
spinach. Dude, so we go down there and like I think we make a drink. I'm like, all right, like what are we gonna order, right? And then all of a sudden Justin just shows up.
Hey guys,
like,
got a
"You're-"
shot?
Yeah, I'm like, you're alive? He's like, yeah, pour me one. I was like, oh my God, yes.
So
we
dangerous.
just
You can't have a guy like that living with you, man.
we're roped back into the cycle at this point.
Did you have to work later shift or early shift?
I had to be up at 8 a.m., 7 a.m.,
What time was that? That was 6?
6.
Yeah, so go to bed in like 3 hours. Go to bed by 8 or 9. Enjoy 2 or 3 hours,
but
then go to
not-
bed.
That's all good and dandy, but it's a double day drink. So like that shit,
Double Dutch.
that shit hits you. It comes around, then the morning after the double just goes.
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
When you wake up with a really bad hangover, like say you like party your ass off Saturday night and you wake up on Sunday, you're like, let's try to drink through it.
It's great.
Monday is if you actually drink through it. Oh, Monday you are so not okay in so many ways, dude. It's I can't remember the last time I did it. Honestly,
The only way to get
I
through
just
it-
don't think I can physically do it anymore.
The only way to get through it is if you're off that next day and you just sleep for 14 hours. Like,
Oh yeah, if you're off the Monday, then you're fine.
Yeah.
Then go ahead and do it. But I haven't been off on a Monday in like the past fucking 12 years, dude.
so this is where the story gets really bad. So we're all drinking again. Right back at. So the cycle went around, right? We're in a cycle. We're in a loop.
Cycle continues.
We hit that nap loop and we kind of tucked under and the loop's still gone, right? And then Justin came back downstairs And then we just got caught back in that thing.
It never stops.
And we're just in
It's a constant.
We're in the liquor god's loop again.
Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of like Halo. We're back in that. The liquor Halo, right?
Yeah. Liquor
don't-
loop is an alliteration, a little bit of an alliteration, though. so-
Whatever. We don't have food now. So we order Domino's. So we got
Well, you know what? I would have been like, okay, here's the deal. Here's what we're doing. We're gonna get fucked. We're not staying up later than that. Like, we're asleep by 9, hopefully in bed by 8.
yeah.
Right? Let's just drink and eat Domino's like a bunch of lunatics, enjoy the 2 or 3 hours, and go right fucking back to bed.
Right. And that's what we did. That's the plan. The problem is the Domino's and the garlic butter might be worse than the alcohol the next day.
It's really so not okay. Like, your ass is probably just squirting wild fucking shit. Dude.
Jay Okerson says it best. He goes, yeah, he's talking about Pizza Hut's lemon butter or garlic butter. Doesn't matter. Same shit, right? He's like, yeah, it's so good, but then, like, you know, your asshole's just leaking all day. He's like, whether you're shitting, sitting, standing, it's just constantly leaking.
Because it doesn't digest, it just comes out of you the same way it went in.
Yeah, dude. Oh. So
When you shit, it's like, "Fa-dunk." All right, I guess I'm done. 3 second shit. Everything's lubed for like 48
I'm fucking
hours.
oiled up, bro. So I order, of course, we got a couple pizzas, a bunch of cheesy bread, and I ordered a bunch, like a retarded amount of garlic butter, as normal, but also a retarded amount of marinara, because that chemically marinara that they have.
Their marinara is
So-
the worst.
So it tastes like chemical.
Yeah, but you have to have it.
It's so good though when you're hammered. You're like, this is just
When
thick
you're
chemical.
fucked up Domino's?
It's thick red chemical.
It's like you see like Mr. Clean with like cornstarch thrown in to thicken up and red 50 or whatever. Dude, when you're fucked up Domino's, it's like gourmet to you for
It's
some. There's some of it.
unbelievable.
It's like these
It's
shit
so
wings, the shit pizza, the shit cheesy bread, and you're like, oh, let's get these. Like the chicken layouts, right? Where they just put like fried chicken nuggets down with like sauce. They're like, oh, I like this brown
Gourmet.
piece of paper.
You're like, oh, look at this. It's on parchment, babe.
Yeah.
It's probably fancy.
Oh, they have sandwiches. Yeah, I'd fuck with those sandwiches. That they put them on ciabatta rolls and shit. So,
But
I mean,
dude,
it's all just a bunch of gross. It's like all the same. It's like Taco Bell. So they're just wrapping around different, grilling a little sideways. What sauce you want? It's the same fucking thing.
same thing. Which cancer chemical you want on which cancer chemical condiment you want on your fucking
Cancer chemical.
pizza?
That's a hell of fucking cancer
Dude, so here's-
chemical condiment.
Here's the funny thing. So I order like 10 garlic butters, 10 marinaras, right? Orders in. We're good to go. We're fucking slamming, right? Pizza guy calls me. He goes, hey, man, we got a problem.
He's like, I can tell by how many garlic butters you ordered. We have a problem.
Here's the problem. This is the funniest part, dude. He goes, hey, you ordered 10 garlic butters, 10 marinaras, right? I'm like, yeah, correct. Right? Trying to like,
Yes, that is a real thing, sir. This is not a joke. I do, in fact, want all 20 sauces, and if you come here with 19, guess who's taking 2 trips? And don't overcharge me.
yeah, I wish he went like, well, normally, sir, for the little amount of food you ordered, it's normally 3 garlic butters and 3 marinaras, but you got 10. So
You pay for them. It's a big fucking deal.
no, that's like what he should have said. But that's not what he said. He goes, we're out of marinara.
No chemical causing. What was it?
I don't fucking remember.
Chemical. Cancer
chemical-
chemical condiment.
Chemical causing condiment.
No, cancer chemical condiment.
You can
I
say it
think
either way you
cancer
want. CCC, man.
Chemical cancer causing. Was it 4 C's? A lot of C's.
C's.
Cunt,
Without the
cancer
cunt word. Yeah,
causing,
let's put cunt in
chemical
there.
cancer causing condiment.
I think cunt should be at the end.
It's the
Cancer,
Dude,
chemical,
8 C's. You don't
condiment,
know? 8 C's.
cunt.
I have 12 C8s. C8s. Yeah, do you not know? Cunt, chemical cancer causing, cunty, causing chemical condiment. You don't know, dude? The 8 C's, dude.
You work there, dude? Can I talk to a manager? You don't know about the CCCCC?
You are aware about the 8 C's, motherfucker?
You don't know about the CCCCCCC?
How long have you been working there?
Are you training right now?
Do I have a trainee in charge of my order right now? Because if you don't know the answer.
If you don't know this answer, I'm about to perm my hair and Karen on you. I'm going to fucking double give you the 10 C's, dude.
Can I speak to
Oh my God.
You don't know all 8?
Meanwhile, there's only like 5 condiments, like 5 real condiments.
Oh, it hurts. Yeah, I'm the same way with White Castle. I have to have that like nuclear colored honey mustard, dude. I'm telling you, it's fucking rugged, and you can taste like that shit's Mr. Clean with cornstarch in it. It's so yellow. You open the can and you're like, why do you get it this yellow? This is just too yellow as you're like dipping the chicken rings
There's
in it.
no mustard in it. It's too yellow.
Oh, I love that shit. It's so, you know what I'm talking about? Like that nuclear colored honey mustard. Like I need that shit for my White Castle, dog.
Dude, apparently, I want to get right back into this story because it's almost done. But like, one of my coworkers the other day was like, "Hey, dude, do you know what they just started jarring at ShopRite?" I'm like, "No, what?" He's like, Chick-fil-A sauce.
What's that shit like? What's that shit supposed to? I think I've had it. I remember when I was in North Carolina with my brothers. I think we got it and we like tried the sauce because everybody, whatever.
It's amazing.
It was dope chicken sandwich. I ate the fuck out of it.
But like he literally was like, "Yeah, dude, Chick-fil-A comes in a sauce like a jug now." It's like, oh.
What is it supposed to be?
I have no idea.
I
have no idea what it is. It's tasty.
Yeah, shit happens.
It's yellow tasty.
Oh, it's yellow. Okay.
Maybe more of an orange. I don't remember. But anyway, so the guy calls me and he goes, "We're out of marinara." I was like, "Okay, sir, what should we do about this?" And he's like, "Don't worry, sir. I already took care of it. I replaced all of your marinaras with garlic butter."
Instead of just refunding you, he gives you 20. How many garlic butters were left in the morning?
There's like one in the fridge right now.
That's fucking gross, dude. You have been lubed internally for a week and a half, bro. Shit's just been falling out of you. Have you been wearing a diaper to work? 20 garlic butters, dude. I am so much fatter than you and have always been, and that is hands down the fattest, most disgusting fuck. You okayed 20 garlic butters coming into your house, bro.
Well, when he said there was no marinara, I was like, well, I mean, that makes sense. Like, might as well stock up the garlic butter just in case.
2 days ago when you ordered them all. Sir, remember the last time you ordered? We're still out of marinara since then.
Like, reasonable B would have been like, all right, well, I'll just take Justin's jar of sauce.
Yeah.
And buy him another jar.
Of course.
I'm like, no, bring those garlic butters in, bud. Yeah, bring them in. Beep.
Now, did you use extra garlic butters for anything throughout the week or anything?
No.
You just ate them all that night with all that shit? Dude, that's a lot. That is like, I can't even handle more than 1 cup of garlic butter. Like,
Well, you're not drunk enough.
I'll fuck with it, but it's more oily than it is garlicky, in my opinion.
I think it's a perfect combination.
And you know what? It doesn't even seem like butter because it really does. It seems oily. Like it's definitely not butter. It's definitely like some margarine ass cooking spray that they put at like this weird temperature, so it takes the substance that it gets into your mouth
But somehow-
and throw garlic powder in it, and they're like garlic butter.
But somehow
and you ordered 20 of them.
Yeah. Somehow, whether it's cold, hot, room temp,
I would assume
It's
cold
always
would be
the-
better.
it's always the same consistency.
Exactly.
So like, you put garlic in a fridge, guess what? Or a butter in a fridge.
It
guess
hardens
what?
up.
It hardens
That
up.
shit don't, because it ain't
When
butter,
it's
dude.
room temp, depending on the temp, it'll fluctuate. Hot, it's liquid. Domino's garlic butter, same consistency all year round.
Because it ain't butter, dog. Nothing creamy about that shit, dude.
Dude. We ate the fuck out of it though. And that's why I went to work and I woke up and I remember going, I don't know what's worse. The hangover, the anxiety from the hangover and the dumb shit I just did, or the garlic butter filtrating through my body. It was
That night of how much garlic butter, or not even real garlic, but like that fake oil, whatever that came from Domino's, that's probably going to be so much worse than anything I've ever done to my body, dude.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because that is like, that's like drinking like motor oil. Like it's so fucking, it can't be a substance that's broken
bad.
down by your body at all.
It's so bad, dude. It's
and you
so
ate
gross.
20 of them. Who ate
Well,
more?
no,
You?
listen. Well, definitely me. Yeah, I was the top contender.
Katie like didn't finish one. Justin was like, I'll fuck with 2. You
Yeah,
had
I have-
16.
Honestly, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure as a gag, I probably drank one of the cups. If I had to guess my drunken self, I probably drank.
I had a
cup.
douche chill run through me, dude. 'Cause that's why I did that. You ever get a douche chill and like something gross happens? Like that's like, remember what would I take shots of? I know it wasn't cream cheese because I would take gravy. Remember in school, I would take the cheese and gravy fries you would get? And I'd be like, give me cheese and gravy, bitch. I'll give you another quarter. Just give me both. Remember when there would be extra gravy? I'm like, I'll chug that in a whim. Give me an ST. Like, oh, you don't have an ST? Whatever. It was gross, but
Funny.
it's gravy. Fake gravy, real gravy. I'm taking down gravy without an issue, dude.
Gravy
It's
is
not,
fucking delicious,
It's not
dude.
really. The only thing that's less of an issue is fucking fake cheese. Like I could just fucking take a can of Easy Cheese and be like, hey, hit this button, babe. Just when you hear it all come out, come back and get me.
Throw a cracker in my face.
Yeah. Every 10 seconds, throw a Ritz in.
You're streaming it. You're like, you want to get the cracker in the stream so the stream forces the cracker in the mouth.
Don't. Yeah,
Dude, the
I
fu-
love Easy Cheese. I haven't eaten putting Easy Cheese in my body in a long time. What do you think is worse for your body, Domino's garlic butter or Easy Cheese?
That's probably the same thing.
They're both so. You know what? You have to look at the ingredients and count how many you really don't recognize as like a legitimate word or like legitimate food.
I also love how they're like,
And compare it on like a percentage or like a ratio of what has more weird words in the ingredients, and then that's how we.
That's it, yeah,
so
we
we
got-
should do that next week.
we'll get some Easy Cheese and some garlic butter.
Yeah, well, we'll have to go online probably for the nutrition facts because there's no way they put nutrition facts in that packet. they ain't letting the public get that information that easily. Are you kidding me?
Well, funny thing about that. So like, this, I'm on like a 3-week Domino binge. So like this, I told Justin the other day, I'm like,
So bad.
my only goal on my 3 days off is to not order Domino's. That's my only thing.
Well, cook.
That's my thing. I'm gonna cook something. So
Not even not drink. Can't order Domino's.
yeah, can't order Domino's.
If
this week,
anything, you should just be like, no more than Domino's twice a week.
no, twice a week. No, just I can't order it this week. That's what we're doing. So funny thing, like we're talking about ingredients. So
Won't
like,
eat Chinese. Fucking puts a gallon of Domino's garlic butter in his gullet, though.
so I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks or whatever. We ordered Domino's and we got the garlic butter. We were fucking loving it, right? And the next day, it was like me and Justin. We're hanging out. I was like, hey, dude, like, I'm about to eat this leftover pizza and this garlic butter, but I'm going to go upstairs so you don't have to watch me eat garlic butter sober. And here's the thing. Domino's is gourmet food, like you said, when you're hammered. When you're sober,
it's so disgusting.
it's embarrassing.
You're
So-
embarrassed eating it.
Dude, so like I said, I'm like, I'm going to go upstairs so you don't have to see me eat this. Right? So I go
I
upstairs.
can't handle the disappointment today, ma'am. Too hungover.
So I eat the pizza upstairs, dipping the garlic butter, the marinara. It's all chemicals just hitting the palate. I'm just like, oh my God, this is trash, right?
Still eating it.
Yeah, oh yeah, I finished it. And I come downstairs and Justin's like, what's up? How was it? I was like, man, Domino's is not good sober.
Yeah, it's
And then I text Katie. I'm like, hey, I just did this. And she texts me the ingredients of garlic butter. And I like sternly text her back like, never send me this again.
cut the shit.
Yeah.
I will never accept a reception of this text ever again in my life.
Please don't ever show me the ingredients.
It was bad, huh?
It's like when Han Solo goes, never show me the odds. Right?
Yeah. Never. Garlic butter? Never show me the ingredients.
Yeah, never show me the ingredients.
Honestly, I always talk about fucking Domino's, dude. If it wasn't, because it's gonna be movie night when I get back, dude. We're gonna knock out like what? Both those movies are like 3 hours a piece.
Yeah.
Infinity War and Endgame. Probably gonna be like crying all lubed up with garlic butter and shit.
That's my dick's name.
Fuck,
So
if
don't
I
use it in
didn't,
vain.
if we didn't have, because you always have plenty of leftover Chinese the next day, right?
Right.
So if I didn't have leftover Chinese, I'd probably go home, big babe, let's get Domino's, and she'd be like, fuck yeah,
It's so good.
it's.
Only when you're drunk, though.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. She doesn't drink, and I'm not drinking right now. So sitting there all sober, like.
When you guys start The Hobbit, I'm gonna come over. We're all drinking. We're all getting garlic butter.
Oh, we'll just.
Maybe we should watch it here, so there's more bathrooms. B-Dog,
Yeah, right.
we're gonna watch.
Who's lubed up next?
Yeah, we're gonna watch The Hobbit at Key's house because
Baby comes to run in
He
towards us.
has more
She
bathrooms.
slips and falls on her face because of garlic butter. Keith, what I say, don't leave the garlic butter on the ground. The baby's falling on her face. She's drinking it behind her back. No, stop.
oh, you know,
She's just covered in it. Fucking garlic butter, dude.
so good.
It's, it sucks. I wish I shared the love of garlic butter with you, but
Yep.
I'm actually glad I don't.
See, I'm gonna turn you. I'm gonna get you drunk enough.
We'll order Domino's sometime this week. I'll regret it, and
We're all gonna regret it.
and then I'll
We
get,
will
I'll
all
get some
regret
garlic
that.
butter, and it's not even like a skinny thing, too. It's like a big cup,
It's
right?
a decent
it's like
cup.
a fucking a big,
It's like
and
a
you're
blue
just
cheese
like
cup.
you're just like.
No, I dive in, dude. I dive right in there.
So
dude.
pretty much everything you eat at Domino's is covered in garlic butter, right? Like it's all lubed up in garlic butter. Like like someone like me might do it like all like blue cheese, like everything's in blue cheese, like at Domino's.
No,
There's shitty-ass blue cheese.
I rotate 50-50. Garlic butter
and marinara.
Marinara. So, shitty
You know
butter.
you're so fat, even if you're fat or not. Like you're just internally, like mentally fat. If you're like your condiments have to be lined up a certain way, and you like need a certain amount, and it fucks the whole meal up if you don't.
Yeah.
Like it's disgusting.
It's so gross, dude.
It's so overweight and disgusting. But like I said, I gotta have my honey mustard with my White Castles. And don't fucking judge me, motherfucker.
Dude, that old Arby's opens up and becomes a White Castle, dude.
Dude, I'm pretty sure every time I ate it, because I was working in it was like Sea Caucus or North Bergen, something like that. And there was a White Castle like a mile and a half away, and I'd be able to get there in time and bring it back and eat it. I had it, I think, like 3 times total when I was there for like a week and a half or something. Every time I felt bad. I went back to work and I was like, luckily there's we go to work or go to lunch a little bit later. So when we come back, there's a little bit less time than there was in the morning. So and I'm like, if I had to just do what I just did all over again after eating that White Castle, there's no way. It's just not happening.
It's not happening, dude.
A fucking
it's so bad.
But it's these burgers are it's like soggy and
good.
And you take a bite and you just like fucking burger, onion, cheese, condiment,
Pickle.
Yeah, I left the pickles on there. Sometimes I would take them off.
Nah, you got
Wendy's is the only good fast food pickles, dude.
No, White Castle pickles are dope.
They're okay. They don't.
No,
they're
they're
not
part
terrible.
of the sandwich, dude.
I'm just fine without them, but I won't be a cunt.
I'm about to rear up on you.
Nah, I want to end this episode. I want to go eat Chinese. So we're not getting into a new conversation about how you're going to fight me over White Castle pickles. We'll save that for next week. Yeah, but Joe and John, Joe texted me. He organized. So he's like, "Listen, John wants to come back on. When can we do it?" I'm like, "Do we have each other's numbers? Why aren't we just in a group text? Why?" He's like, "Yeah, what day?"
Yeah, and Justin brought his old chair down here.
Yeah, that's pretty gnarly. So I'm thinking we're just gonna, because remember how wide it was and how much space there was, and we had to shrink it. I'll just make a new thing where it should be able to pick them both up. And John apparently has a nice mic he's going to bring. So if you have the other mic stand upstairs, we'll just bring it downstairs.
No, I think it's still here.
Do you have another chair like that, like another one of those wooden chairs or something? We could try to put it over there, and I have a bunch of mic cables sitting over there. I'll connect it to the stand, and it should reach. And
it's gonna be weird that they're coming on not as Hugh Honey and Vic Vinegar though.
I mean, I don't know if he's got some shit to promote.
They
or
just show up in the same outfits,
dude.
They're like, Halloween's over, but here we are.
I'm not gonna put it past them if they do it, and I almost kind of hope they do it now.
Yeah, I don't. I'm 50,
I wouldn't be surprised if they showed up in those suits. Are you kidding me?
Wouldn't be surprised at all. I would be happy. I'm happy regardless, right?
Yeah.
If they show up and it's them, then it's gonna be great. Like I don't know John too much, but like it's gonna be great, right? And if they show up as Vic, Vinny, and Hugh,
Vic Vinegar and Hugh Honey.
Yeah,
word vinegar is
also gonna be great.
Scary in 2021, so it makes sense. You say vinegar wrong, man. You're going down a road you can't come back
You're in
from.
trouble.
I won't edit it out either. I'll leave it in.
But yeah, no, it's gonna be a good episode for sure, regardless of what they show up as.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. But I feel like like you just text me out of nowhere. You want to be on the podcast? Something's happening.
Something's going on.
You guys probably got drunk and you found these fucking gold jackets and you're like, let's go back on the podcast. Like that's what's happening.
It's got to be. Let's get some midget porn going though. Like when they show up. Can we just get like?
I can have porn on the TV when he comes downstairs.
Yeah, definitely get some midget porn going.
Yeah,
I'll figure it out.
But like, I'll have it minimized. And I'll be like, "Where's what I'm looking for?" Oh, oops, play.
Sorry.
And I'll have the
Joe.
I'll have the volume on like 80. And it'll be like, however, like little people sound when they fuck. I don't know. So finish it off. What do you want to say?
I don't know, man.
Little people fucking.